Today marks 1 year since Patrick Lyoya was shot and killed during a traffic stop in Grand Rapids. Prosecutors charged former Grand Rapids officer Christopher Scher with second-degree murder in Lyoya's death. The killing sparked weeks of protests.
Scher was initially supposed to stand trial last month, but in February, his defense team asked for it to be rescheduled so they could have more time to prepare. The trial is now set for October 24th. If convicted, Scher could face life in prison with the possibility of parole.
Patrick Lyoya's killing reignited calls for change from faith leaders. I sat down with two of them who acknowledge they've seen some progress, but say more work continues.
We're laying the foundation.
Senior pastor at LifeQuest, Jerry Bishop, says this community is working to heal from the scars of his past.
This is not going to happen overnight. My clergy teammates for the previous 5 years was warning our city government that there was a escalation of tension, aggression, hopelessness as it relates to lack of police reform.
That all came to a head a year ago when former Grand Rapids officer Christopher Scher fatally shot Patrick Lyoya. He was from the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
I personally believe a different culture of policing at that moment would have led to a different ending.
What have you noticed has shifted in this community?
Yeah, I think that there's a willingness to have a conversation with us now about how we're policed.
There is a reservation as well from a lot of people.
Senior pastor of Messiah Baptist Church, Daniel Smith, says the Congolese community is especially hesitant.
Sentiment on their end, and I don't want to speak for them, of course.
Sure.
But just listening, I think the sentiment is that there's opportunity, but there's also fear.
How do you bridge that gap?
There has to be some rapport. And I think it might be both sides. It might be on us as well to have to reach out to some of the officers or show ourselves friendly as well. But it's difficult.
Well, as difficult as the path forward may be, both leaders say understanding will help move the needle and hopefully contribute to a change in policing in this community.
The death of Patrick Lyoya took place less than a month after Eric Winstrom took over as chief of police of the Grand Rapids Police Department. In an interview with News 8, Winstrom says the fatal shooting changed everything. The chief laid out changes inside the police department. The use of force policy now emphasizes de-escalation. Officers also need to issue a verbal warning before using deadly force. Winstrom says every use of force incident goes through multiple reviews, and if an incident is flagged for poor conduct, action is taken.
Looking back, is there anything you would have done differently?
You know, I'm hard-pressed to think of anything, and I'm not saying that we did everything perfectly, but, you know, a lot of things coming from my background, I judge a lot, and, you know, were more people hurt? Were there injuries? You know, how much more damage was done? And just looking at and seeing that we didn't have you know, fights with police and violence in the streets and riots and whatever, I think that we can say for such a controversial situation, I want to say that I'm pleased that it came to as good of an outcome for that time that we've been through already as it could have.
If you want to hear more of the one-on-one interview with Chief Winstrom, you can head to woodtv.com.
We will also talk with the Lyoya family this morning. You can watch that interview later tonight, starting on News 8 at 5 o'clock.